Have you ever found yourself looking at someone and, without any apparent explanation, felt as if you've known their soul for a long time? As if you're seeing someone again who, in some way, is part of your journey. For the chosen ones, this feeling of deep connection goes beyond simple déjà vu. It's as if the universe is giving signs that certain people, places, and events have a much greater meaning than they seem. These seemingly ordinary experiences are subtle invitations from the divine plan for you to awaken and recognize your true mission. When you, as a chosen one, encounter someone who awakens this feeling, it's no coincidence. Your soul is remembering old spiritual alliances, pacts made in previous dimensions, where the greater purpose of your existence was mapped out. Perhaps this person has crossed your path to activate something dormant within you, a spiritual ability or a gift that needs to be manifested in this reality. These moments can occur in unexpected places. Have you ever been in an unknown place but felt that it welcomed you as if it were part of you? For the chosen ones, it's not just a feeling of familiarity, but rather a spiritual memory that your journey on earth involves many sacred places, full of ancestral energies. These places hold secrets that only the chosen ones can access, because their souls are attuned to the spiritual wisdom that spans eras. What science tends to categorize as memory lapses are actually spiritual memories encoded within your being. The chosen ones are souls that walk between different planes of existence, intertwining past and future lives with the present. They are here to complete cycles that transcend this life, receiving signs and messages that reveal spiritual truths for their mission in this existence. Your presence here is not random. It's a divine calling, a role you accepted to fulfill long before you were born. What makes you a chosen one is not just your spiritual awareness, but your ability to transcend the limitations of the human mind. While most people are trapped in the material and emotional cycles of the world, you have the opportunity to access something much greater, the divine purpose of your soul. And this purpose goes beyond common ambitions and desires. It is rooted in your spiritual evolution, in the deep learning your soul has been accumulating through various incarnations. Those who have been chosen for a special mission are not here just to live in the material world, but to transform it. And for this, you need to access the lessons and gifts your soul brought from past lives. These experiences are not hidden from you. They are deeply engraved within your being, waiting for the right moment to be activated. Every choice you make, every challenge you face, is an opportunity to unlock these spiritual memories and use them to fulfill your role in the grand divine plan. You may have already felt, at certain moments in life, that some challenges and relationships seem deeper than usual, almost as if they were predestined tests. And indeed they are. The chosen ones often go through trials that seem unbearable, but it is through these difficulties that the deepest layers of the soul are revealed. You were not made for an ordinary life. You were chosen to carry the burden of spiritual knowledge, which often involves going through pains that others cannot understand. But unlike others, you have the spiritual tools to overcome and transform these experiences. Throughout their lives, the chosen ones accumulate vast spiritual wisdom. This wisdom is not only theoretical, but practical, acquired through challenges, sacrifices, and encounters with the divine. These lessons are the true key to your current mission. By accessing these spiritual memories, you may realize that your greatest gifts were forged in the fire of trials. Every pain you have overcome was an opportunity to awaken a dormant part of your soul, a latent power that is now ready to be used. It's important to understand that, as a chosen one, you are not defined by material success or failure. Your true worth lies in your ability to transcend suffering and guide others to the light. You were chosen because you have the necessary strength to carry the torch of truth in a world steeped in illusions. Every difficult relationship, every loss, was designed to teach you something about your own spiritual resilience and about the power you have to heal, not only yourself, but also those around you. The chosen ones are often placed in situations that seem unfair or disproportionate, but it is precisely in these moments that the strongest souls emerge. Divine justice, although invisible to human eyes, operates on a much deeper level. Through reincarnation and the accumulation of experiences, you are here to balance not only your own energies, but also to positively influence the energies of the world around you. Each lesson learned, each wound healed, is a step toward your spiritual liberation and the ascension of those who touch your life. When we talk about the spiritual awakening of the chosen ones, one of the most powerful concepts is understanding what happens between lives. The renowned author and hypnotherapist Michael Newton, in his research and books like Journey of Souls and Destiny of Souls, revealed deep truths about the spiritual journey of a soul between incarnations. For the chosen ones, these revelations offer crucial insights into the importance of their missions and the wisdom accumulated over the ages. According to Newton, when a soul completes a life, it undergoes a spiritual review process in a higher dimension, where it meets its spiritual guides and counselors. During this period between lives, the soul reflects on the lessons learned in the previous incarnation and plans the challenges and opportunities of the next life. For the chosen ones, this review is not just a reflection on past actions, but a preparation for even higher missions, where service to humanity and the awakening of collective consciousness are central priorities. The chosen ones have a special role in this process. When reviewing their past lives, they are not only seeking to learn for themselves, but also looking for ways to help others awaken. The period between lives is a time when their soul is nurtured and guided by beings of light, preparing them to incarnate with a new mission. For many chosen ones, this period is a source of strength and clarity, as their souls return to the physical plane with a renewed purpose and a clear vision of what they must achieve in this life. One of the greatest revelations from Michael Newton's studies is the encounter with the Council of Wise Beings, an assembly of spiritual beings who guide the soul between lives. These beings are like enlightened masters, who oversee the spiritual progress of each soul, especially those with special missions, like the chosen ones. For a chosen soul, this encounter with the Council is one of the most important moments in the reincarnation cycle. Here, critical decisions are made about the next steps and how the chosen one can serve humanity. In the Council, the soul is reminded of its true purpose and is advised on the best ways to fulfill its mission. The challenges you face as a chosen one are not accidental. They were carefully planned to help you unlock your maximum spiritual potential. Many of the souls that are part of this council are also masters and guides with whom you may have worked in past lives. For the chosen ones, this connection with the council is a source of support and guidance that extends beyond time and space. The mission of the chosen ones, according to Newton's teachings, is often focused on karmic healing and elevating the collective energies of humanity. This means that many of the challenges you face in your current life are part of a greater plan to help not only yourself, but also those around you. The chosen ones, unlike other souls, carry a greater responsibility. They are tasked with bringing light to areas of the world where darkness prevails and helping to heal the spiritual wounds of humanity. Another important aspect of Michael Newton's ideas is the concept of soul groups. The chosen ones often reincarnate in groups, returning with souls that have deep ties with them from past lives. These ties are not just personal, but spiritual. This means that many of the relationships you have in your current life, whether challenging or harmonious, were predestined to help you in your mission as a chosen one. These familiar souls, whether friends, partners, or even rivals, are part of a larger plan for evolution. When you recognize that certain relationships are part of a karmic healing process, you begin to view your challenges from a new perspective. As a chosen one, your mission is to use these experiences to grow spiritually, heal old wounds, and guide others on the path to enlightenment. Newton explains that before incarnating, the chosen ones receive guidance about their future lives, including the challenges and opportunities that will arise. However, once incarnated, these memories are intentionally obscured so that the soul can learn its lessons genuinely, without the direct influence of previous knowledge. This veil of forgetting is a crucial part of the reincarnation cycle, as it allows the chosen ones to experience life with a fresh perspective, while still having access to the spiritual lessons stored deep within their souls. Michael Newton also speaks extensively about spiritual guides, beings who accompany the soul on its journey from life to life. For the chosen ones, these guides play an even more active role, offering support and wisdom in the most difficult times. They are the silent guardians who help you remember your true essence when the weight of the world tries to divert you from your path. The spiritual guides of the chosen ones not only guide but also provide signs and synchronicities, helping you realize when you're on the right path or when you need to adjust your direction. Sometimes these guides appear in dreams, other times as a silent intuition that you cannot ignore. Either way, they are always by your side, helping you fulfill your divine mission. As a chosen one, it's essential to strengthen your connection with your spiritual guides. They are here to ensure that you continue to evolve, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. By meditating, praying, or simply listening to your heart, you can access the wisdom of these guides and use it to overcome obstacles on your journey. Newton explains that, between incarnations, souls actively participate in the choice of their future lives. In the case of the chosen ones, this process is even more detailed. The chosen soul not only selects the experiences and lessons it will need to advance on its journey, but also identifies the places, people, and even specific challenges that will allow for the greatest spiritual growth. During these choices, the chosen ones often receive visions of the difficult situations they will face, such as illness, loss, or betrayal, and it is with full awareness of these challenges that they accept the mission. The choice process is assisted by spiritual guides and the counsel of wise beings, who help the soul see the potential paths that unfold. For the chosen ones, there is always an emphasis on their role as spiritual leaders, healers, or agents of change. They are encouraged to choose paths that will benefit not only themselves, but the collective. These choices are made with great responsibility, as the chosen soul understands that its actions and decisions will have a much larger impact, both on the individual and collective levels. It is important to highlight that the chosen ones often undergo spiritual tests between lives, where their courage, resilience, and spiritual strength are reinforced. These tests take place on higher planes of consciousness, where the soul may face symbolic versions of its greatest fears or weaknesses, preparing itself to overcome these obstacles on the physical plane. These experiences serve to strengthen the spirit of the chosen one, allowing them to incarnate with renewed confidence in their mission and in their ability to navigate challenges with wisdom. Another fascinating concept explored by Michael Newton is the karmic alliances that the chosen ones form throughout their lives. For the chosen ones, these alliances are more than simple relationships. They are spiritual contracts formed at elevated levels of consciousness, where the soul agrees to reunite with other souls in future incarnations to learn, teach, or heal. These contracts are deeply significant, as they often involve bonds of love or karmic challenges that need to be resolved for the soul to advance spiritually. The chosen ones frequently return in soul groups that share a collective mission. These karmic alliances may include souls that will work together as masters, healers, mentors, and even spiritual adversaries. Even the most difficult conflicts in their current lives can be seen as growth opportunities, where both souls involved are learning important lessons. For the chosen ones, recognizing these karmic bonds is fundamental to fulfilling their mission more efficiently. Often, the chosen ones are also designated to help souls that are still in earlier stages of evolution. They act as beacons of light, guiding others out of darkness and helping to raise the consciousness of their circles. These relationships are not accidental but carefully planned between lives. By recognizing that your interactions with others have a greater purpose, the chosen ones can find more peace and clarity in their journeys, knowing they are playing their part in a greater spiritual plan. According to Newton, one of the greatest responsibilities of the chosen ones is to work on closing karmic cycles. Over their many incarnations, souls accumulate karma, the record of all actions, good or bad, and their consequences. For the chosen ones, the work of balancing this karma is essential, not only for their own spiritual evolution, but also for the elevation of the planet's vibration as a whole. Every karmic cycle closed brings more light to the world, allowing others to follow the same path of healing and evolution. The chosen ones, in particular, are called to close complex karmic cycles, often involving multiple lives and different dimensions of existence. This work of karmic healing can involve deep challenges, such as healing family traumas, breaking patterns of abuse, or restoring relationships based on love and compassion. These cycles may be as ancient as the soul, and by closing them, the chosen one releases an immense amount of spiritual energy that can be used for growth and the creation of a new reality. The divine wisdom of the chosen ones, as described in Newton's teachings, comes from their ability to see beyond immediate circumstances and recognize the spiritual game at play. They understand that every event, every pain, and every joy is part of a greater mosaic, where their actions and choices echo through the dimensions. With this wisdom, the chosen ones can navigate their lives with a clear vision of their mission, knowing they are here to fulfill a purpose much greater than themselves. Dear chosen one, throughout your journey of reincarnations, your soul has carried with it a vast treasure of experiences and lessons. Each incarnation, each life you have lived, had a profound purpose, to teach you something that not only shaped who you are, but also prepared you for this life, where you now have the opportunity to access what was learned and transform your current reality. The cycle of samsara, the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, is the essence of the soul's path in Hinduism and Buddhism. It is through this cycle that your soul has been refined, purified, and prepared for greater missions, such as the one you are living today. To access these lessons and remember your past lives, the practice of meditation becomes an indispensable tool. Meditation is not just a relaxation practice. It is the portal that allows your soul to connect directly to the Akashic records, the spiritual archive that stores all the memories and experiences of your previous incarnations. By learning to meditate deeply, you unlock the veils that separate your current consciousness from your past lives and begin to bring forth the truths that your soul already knows, but that your conscious mind has not yet accessed. The path to this awakening begins with a 3-step meditation, a process that allows you to delve deeper into your spiritual essence. In the first step, by focusing on your breathing, you initiate the purification process. With each breath in, you visualize healing energies, such as love and enlightenment, entering your body and cleansing all emotional and spiritual impurities. And with each breath out, you release negativity, worries, and dense energies that keep you bound to your physical reality. This is the first step to freeing yourself from the burden of worldly distractions and preparing your soul to access higher dimensions of consciousness. The second step of meditation involves awakening your third eye, the center of spiritual perception located between your eyebrows. This is the portal to your past lives and the Akashic records. By focusing your breath and energy on this point, you begin to activate this inner vision, opening yourself up to the memories of your previous incarnations. Perhaps during this process, you will start to perceive glimpses of images, places, or people that don't seem to belong to this life, but resonate deeply within you. These are the first signs that your soul is beginning to remember. These memories may be subtle at first, small fragments of who you were and what you experienced. But with time and practice, they become clearer and more coherent. In the third and final step, you connect with your heart chakra, the center of compassion and forgiveness. This step is crucial because it is through love and forgiveness that you become receptive to divine wisdom. Often, memories of past lives can bring up strong emotions, perhaps regrets, mistakes, or even traumas that you experienced in other incarnations. However, by opening your heart, you allow these memories to be viewed through the lens of compassion, both for yourself and for others. Forgiveness is the key that frees the soul from the chains of karma. By forgiving yourself for past mistakes and forgiving those who caused you pain, you free yourself from karmic bonds and create space for true spiritual healing. As you practice this meditation, your connection with your past lives deepens. What were once only fragments now become entire stories that begin to unfold in your consciousness. These stories are not mere memories of the past. They are spiritual guides for your present. Each life you have lived left invaluable lessons that you can now use to overcome challenges and fulfill your dharma, the sacred purpose of your soul. In Hinduism, dharma is understood as the spiritual duty of each person, something deeply influenced by the actions and learning of past lives. It is important to remember that the karma of your past lives is directly connected to the challenges you face in this life. Every choice you made in your previous incarnations left an energy trail that shapes your current reality. By accessing your past lives, you begin to understand the karmic patterns that may be repeating. And with this understanding, you have the power to break these cycles. By bringing these ancient memories to light, you not only balance your karma, but also accelerate your spiritual evolution, bringing yourself closer to moksha, or spiritual liberation, as taught in Buddhism. Now, dear chosen one, I ask you, have you ever had an experience that made you feel a deep connection with a past life? Have you ever been in a place or met someone who immediately awakened in you an inexplicable sense of familiarity, as if your soul was trying to remind you of something that transcends this life? These moments are more than coincidences. They are signs that your soul is beginning to remember. Perhaps it was a vivid dream, a strong intuition, or even a moment of déjà vu so powerful that it felt like a revelation from another time, from another life. Share your mystical story in the comments below. Your experiences can light the way for others who are also seeking to reconnect with their past lives and understand the mysteries of their souls. By sharing your memories, you not only strengthen your own spiritual journey, but also inspire others to explore the depths of their own previous existences. And if this message resonated with you, and you wish to continue exploring the depths of your soul, subscribe to the channel. Here, we share teachings about reincarnation, meditation, Akashic records, and everything that can help you access the most sacred parts of your spiritual journey. Together, we will grow, learn, and heal as a community of awakened souls walking side by side in search of enlightenment. Remember, every life you've lived, every lesson you've learned, is engraved in the fabric of your soul. Meditation is the path that will help you unravel these secrets and bring to light the true power that resides within you. Keep growing, keep learning, and above all, keep listening to the whispers of your soul, which knows the way far better than your conscious mind. Are you ready to discover what your past lives are trying to teach you today?